Well, today, I'm just asking people, what they do to become healthy and fit. Because in my opinion, I feel like New Zealand is a pretty, fit and healthy country. So today, Marcel, I want to ask you, do you do anything every day to keep you healthy and fit? Brilliant. And so we've been asking everyone the same thing, but, what intentions made you, got into this fitness then? Exactly, yeah, for sure. That's right? For sure. Because you want to be healthy and fit for enjoying life, right?
Totally, absolutely.
Hey guys, how's it going?
こんにちは、A&K グローバルクラブ A の秋と
K です。
はい、今回なんですけども、海外の人たちに健康意識についてインタビューしていきたいと思います。
はい、で今回ねこのインタビューしようと思った理由はですね、ここ近年ね日本でもねフィットネス文化もね高まってきて、健康意識がね上がってる人が多いと思うんですけど、ここニュージーランドではですねジム以外でもやっぱ散歩であったりランニング、ハイキング、あとねウォータースポーツも盛んで、あとスーパーに行くとね健康表記も書かれています。なのでね結構ね健康意識の高い国だと個人的には思うんですけど、果たしてここねニュージーランドにいる海外たちはどんな取り組みをしているのか、早速一緒に聞いていきたいと思います。
はい、僕もですねニュージーランドに来てから日本にいる時よりは健康に気を使うようになりました。ジムの頻度を増やしたり、あとですね公共機関を使わずに、歩く回数を増やしたり、運動をですね意識してるんですけども、今回ですね実際海外の人たちにインタビューして健康について聞けるということで、皆さんの健康意識も爆上がりする動画になると思いますので、早速一緒に見ていきましょう。
Alright guys, let's go ahead and watch the video. Okay, so today I'm here with
Marcelo,
Marcelo. Okay, nice to meet you. Can I ask your age, sir?
36,
36. Wow. And can I ask where you're from originally?
Brazil.
Oh, Brazil. And how long have you been living in New Zealand?
Almost 10 years.
10 years. Okay, so you love it here then?
Yeah, good country to live, huh?
Okay, thank you, sir. And what are you doing here today?
I just finished my training at Les Mills. I've done some leggy day today.
Oh, okay. You did some heavy lifts then?
A little bit. My legs are shaking a little bit now.
Oh, well, perfect. New Zealand, everyone's pretty fit and healthy. So today, Marcel, I want to ask you, do you do anything every day to keep you healthy and fit?
Try to eat healthy.
Yes. Okay.
Pretty much. For me, it's more like keep simple.
Okay.
Don't try
what
to-
do you eat then?
Rice, chicken, mashed potatoes, lots of water.
Yes, lots of water. Yes.
Yeah.
And how many times do you come to the gym then?
Usually 4 or 5 times a week.
Okay.
For me, my secret is consistency, right? You need to.
Consistency.
There's no magical pill, no secret. You come to the gym 3, 4, 5 times a week,
Yes.
you're gonna get results.
Of course, of course. And how long have you been training for then?
I've been training my lifetime, almost 12 years.
12 years. Also,
But,
even before New Zealand.
Yeah, before. But between this time, I stopped a little bit, and I came back the last training hard.
Yes.
The last 2 years probably.
Okay. So within these 2 years, you were pretty consistent then.
Consistent, yeah.
Okay, nice. So what made you start again then?
Health issues.
You got a health issue?
Yeah, I got
What
some-
was it?
I had some circulation problem in my legs.
Okay.
2 years ago, and then the doctor said, look, you need to do some exercise. And okay, I started doing gym again. It helped a lot, and now I just keep it.
Okay, so you had a problem, and then you got oh shit, I have to do this. So and then from there, is your leg okay?
Yeah, I'm okay now. Just keep it up,
Okay. Oh well, thank you, Marcelo, for your answers. That was a very good opinion. Okay, so today I am here with
Richard.
Emma, nice to meet you both. Can I ask where you guys are from?
Yep, we're from Palmerston North, which is a small city about an hour's flight south of Auckland.
Actually,
South of Auckland.
I'm not. I'm French.
Oh, you're French.
Yes.
Oh, and how long have you been in New Zealand?
32, 33 years. Yeah.
33 years. Then,
Yeah.
so you've lived longer in New Zealand
Yes.
more than in
Yes.
France then.
Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
it's
so-
a touchy subject.
Yes, it is. Can I ask maybe which one you like more, New Zealand or France?
No, you can't ask.
Okay, it's a very different country, right?
Extremely
Yeah, extremely different. Okay, that's fair. Well, today I'm just asking people what they do to become healthy and fit. Because in my opinion, I feel like New Zealand is a pretty fit and healthy country. I feel like a lot of people have strong opinion, intention to be healthy. So today I want to know Richard and Emma what do you guys do every day to stay healthy and fit? Because I feel like you guys are in good shape.
That's very generous of you. I go to the gym 3 or 4 times a week.
Okay.
But to a group exercise class.
Yeah.
So I don't go into the weight room.
Yes.
I'll go the other direction. I'll turn right and go into a group exercise class.
So you exercise and socialize.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, sounds fun.
Yeah,
How about you, Emma?
I don't do as much as I should You talk about intentions. Intentions
Yes.
are great, but it's often a bit difficult to follow up on.
Yes, that's
I
true.
try to swim in the outside pool in summer, but I don't like the chlorine, so I don't do that in winter. I prefer when it's outside. I try to bike to work because in Palmerston North there's a really lovely bike track along the river to go to work. And I try to eat better. In particular, I try to eat proper food and not packaged stuff anymore. So yeah, my priority is to try to eat better at the moment.
Oh, that's
And
good.
actually, on the subject of eating, as I'm the one who cooks most of the meals, I feel it's appropriate that we should say that a lot of our cooking is Japanese influenced.
So you guys learn like Japanese dish then?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I wouldn't say we're very. It's not advanced. It's
But you're getting there,
it's
you're getting
home
there.
cooking, but
We're
we're
making
working
this.
hard on it.
Yes, and that is so true. I think Japanese food has a lot of like fermentation,
Yes.
Yep.
so it's very good for the gut and
Miso.
health. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Do you guys like miso?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
man.
I really like
And
the Japanese breakfast with fish and with egg.
Grilled
and,
mackerel.
I think that would be a really
With the miso soup,
much
rice,
better.
Nigeria is very
Japanese
salty.
cooking, there's too
Yeah.
much salt often.
Yes.
And as we age, salt is, in particular for women, salt is a problem because we get more high blood pressure. So we
Yes.
need to reduce salt. And in Japan, sometimes it's difficult to do that because a lot of things in packets or with soya sauce or things like that.
You're not going to lecture the Japanese.
I'm not. I'm
on
just
that.
saying he's asking me what I'm doing for my health.
Yes,
One
but-
of them is being aware of the
Yes.
salt content.
Yeah, sure.
Just from like this conversation, I can tell you're very aware of the the blood pressure and the salt in foods and stuff. So I feel like you said like you don't really like to gym, but you like to swim.
Yeah.
So I think that is like intentional, physical activity and keeping track of diet. And for you, you don't like maybe the weights, but you do like group exercise just to be like less stressful, but able to be like consistent and enjoy life, right?
And nature, being able to just relax outside,
Yes.
get some fresh air, be in the
That's
green.
important, right?
Yeah, it's critical. I really
Critical.
find that really, really important. Yeah.
100%.
It's easier here maybe because we're a small country,
Yeah.
small cities,
Still quite a bit of green. Yeah.
easy access, lots of parks
Yeah.
and green spaces in most of our cities.
Yeah, I'm guessing you guys don't have that much like major issues with your body, like in health-wise.
There's something called menopause that hits women.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
It's quite critical. I mean, I think in Japan it's quite different for Japanese women. A lot
Okay.
because of the food, using a lot of soya-based products, and tofu,
Yes.
for example, is supposed to really help with that. But Occidental women have got a very strong, a lot of us have got very strong symptoms. So you cannot just ignore it. You have to change
Okay.
a lot of things in your lifestyle. Exercise differently, eat more protein. The salt is a biggie, but I think for us it's for non-Japanese women, non-Asian women, because I think a lot of Asian women who eat a lot of soya-based product don't have these kind of problems.
Okay.
But for Occidental women, it's a real issue. So you have to change totally your rapport with your body and your health and your food and your exercising to actually get into that new phase of being a healthier, older woman.
Okay. So, but like just from your information, and I can tell like you're very aware of this.
Yeah.
You're like researching on this,
Yeah.
like trying to like help that
Yeah.
problem, right?
Yeah.
And it really helps
that's
if
so important.
you've got a good doctor, and usually it has to be a woman doctor who
Yes,
has
okay.
first-hand experience of it.
Sure.
But that makes a hell of a difference to help you become more healthy as you age. I think men just have to keep healthy. Women have got to find a new way of being to
Okay.
get there.
So, what made you have these intentions then, to like learn about this?
Well, when I started
more
having
you.
blood pressure issues,
Oh.
you hit menopause, it's difficult often to ignore and you have to do something.
Okay.
So either you take a lot of medicines or you find a way to live differently and get more healthy in your food and your exercise to actually get better. If you're very lucky, you have almost no symptoms. If you're really not lucky at all, you have a lot. So, but it's difficult to ignore, so you have to actually attend to it.
So, would you say it's important to like take action even as a younger woman?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The healthier you are before you get old, the better it is, obviously.
Absolutely,
You're
right.
You're in a much better shape to handle whatever the body does.
But
and whatever.
nonetheless, you can address it, right?
Oh, yeah, it's never too late. It's never too late, yeah.
Because you're youngest today, then. Yeah. Is that a good saying?
Yeah, all right.
Well, but yeah, that's about it. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Emma, for your time. I really appreciate your
You're
answers.
very welcome.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy your time here.
Okay, so today I'm here with
My name is Rhiannon.
Rhiannon. Nice to meet you. Can I ask your age if you don't mind?
Yes, I'm 31.
Oh, what's the secret? You look very young.
Oh, stop. I'm getting old. The gym, that's my secret. It's
That's for
workout.
sure. And can I ask Rhiannon where you're from?
I am from Auckland, New Zealand.
Auckland,
Yeah,
New Zealand.
Born and raised.
Born and raised. You're a Kiwi.
Yes, I'm a Kiwi.
And do you love this country?
I do, yes. I've travelled back I always
Come back
Yeah,
to its
I
origin.
always come back. Yeah, but
Yeah, it is a lovely country. I love it too. Okay, so Rihanna, like, what are you doing today?
So today I have a day off work. I'm on leave
Amazing.
today. So I have been teaching. I teach bodybuilding posing on the side. So
Wow.
I'm doing that today. And then I've just popped into the gym, get my workout done. Cardio was done this morning. So
Yeah.
all up to date, more clients tonight. And that's my day. Day in the
Okay,
life.
amazing. I want to ask you, Rihanna, like, is the bodybuilding like industry pretty big in New Zealand?
I would say it's actually quite small relative to
Other countries?
areas. Yeah, other countries. We have a really strong, I guess, competition base of competitors here. We do
Okay.
have really successful people who go overseas and
Are
do
you one of
really
them?
well. I'm not there yet.
Still
I'm building.
Building there.
I'm
that's for
building
sure.
my
Yes.
way up, but I do. Yeah, I think it's growing, and there's definitely more opportunities now than
Okay.
there used to be.
Yes.
But it's still got some room to take off, and I guess be on level or on par with
other countries?
that
Okay.
I've seen and witnessed.
Oh, that's
so
good to know,
we're
though.
building, yeah.
Well, I think you obviously go to the gym.
Yes.
So today, Rihanna, like, I want to ask you because I feel like a lot of people in New Zealand look very healthy. They do hike, gym, sports, a lot of
Active,
things.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Outdoors, yeah.
So I want to know today, like, do you do anything to keep healthy and fit?
Yes. Diet, gym, cardio. From I guess a bodybuilding point of view, I have to keep everything quite strict.
Okay.
But you can't out-train a bad diet. That is.
Yes, I 100% agree.
Yeah, that is the caveat. There is, you've got to have your.
That's like
diet
the
on
origin
point.
of everything, right?
Yeah, diet is
What do you like keep in check in your diet then? What's the
I-
most important thing then?
protein.
Protein?
Lots of protein. I have a lot of protein. Protein's always high, and then
Yes.
I have higher fats, lower carb, but
Okay.
everyone's slightly
Different,
different. You can
yes.
kind of manipulate those two as long as protein's kept.
Yes,
At a
100%.
good point, then you can have
A lot
bit
of
more
benefits,
freedom.
right?
Yeah,
Yes,
definitely.
for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, and then how many times do you go to the gym then?
5 weight days, 7 cardio days.
7 cardio days. Wow.
Active rest days, so we can call them.
Oh my god, and you're very strict there.
I am.
I love that. Yeah. Consistency, right?
yeah. Consistency is key. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fall
so
off, get back on.
yes. So like how long have you been training or like keeping in track of your diet then?
I was a dancer, so I have been, I guess, a bit more strict than most since
Yes.
I was younger.
Okay.
Because with ballet and things
Right.
like that.
Ballet.
Yeah, I did ballet, I did gymnastics, I did a whole bunch of artistic.
Yes, you look very elegant. We can tell. Yeah.
So I've tracked for a very long time. And
Yeah.
obviously done a lot of research with nutrition.
Yes.
And I think that's just where the foundation.
Okay, was
built.
there, and then
Yeah.
you got into bodybuilding, and then it got like further then.
Yeah.
Oh.
Up a notch.
So you do cardio,
Yes.
Workout, keeping track of diet. What else do you do?
So I guess those are the main things I do. I drink a lot of water. I try
Yes.
and keep hydrated all
Okay.
the time. I try to roll out my muscles. I try to implement recovery strategies
Yes.
as well, so that I am, renewing everything. But that's really it. Really.
Okay.
Diet and gym are my keys. Water, just staying healthy and trying not to overstress.
Okay, yes,
work,
not
in your
stressing,
everyday
yes,
life, yeah.
brilliant. And so we've been asking everyone the same thing, but like what intentions made you like got into this fitness then? Like since you were a dancer,
Yes.
but then what made you got into bodybuilding then?
I think for me, I've always enjoyed like being on stage.
Okay.
And so that's what kind of drove me to that. But what I guess I have in the background is I always want to be healthy. I always
Okay.
want to have longevity, live a long time, and when I'm a mum one day, is
Yes.
be in the best health for my
Oh, for
family.
sure.
So I think that incorporated with me just really enjoying going to the gym and trying to push myself. I guess those are the
So-
reasons.
Rhiannon, like you had this mindset from when you're young as well. You want to live long, have a healthy body.
Yeah.
Oh, do you think it's like has to do with the environment as well?
I would say so. I think it has to do with the environment and just how you've been
Raised
brought up
or-
and raised. Yeah,
Oh.
and I grew up rural on a mini little farm.
Oh.
Yeah, so I've always been active. Yeah, my whole life.
Oh, well, Rhiannon, that was a fabulous answer. Well, thank you so much. Have a lovely day.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Ah, you guys are awesome.
Okay, so today I'm here with
James.
James. Nice to meet you. Can I ask your age?
Yep, so I'm 29 years old.
29. Oh, you look very young. So
thank
I
you
want to
very
know that.
much.
I want to know that secret today. can I ask where you're from originally?
Yes, I'm originally from England, but I moved to New Zealand when I was 10 years old, and I've been here ever since, and now I live in
Oh,
Auckland.
nice. I've met a lot of people like you, and they all love New Zealand.
Yeah, everyone loves it here. It's a super healthy country. Everyone's very friendly here.
Exactly, that's so true. Okay, so today, the topic is going to be about health and fitness. But before I dive into that, like health and fitness is a pretty broad topic, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like in New Zealand, a lot of people like work out, run, hike, just go to the gym, walk in general. Like everyone's pretty healthy, I reckon.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so today, like James, I want to ask you, like, do you do anything every day to like keep healthy and fit?
Yep, so pretty much every day I try and do some kind of physical activity. So mainly around the gym, so I just lift weights and do my own sort of fitness regime.
Yeah.
At least 4 times a week, but usually 5 or 6. But
Okay, that's frequent, right?
Yeah, it's frequent, but I'm very big on listening to my body. So if I'm feeling a little bit sore or run down,
Yes,
I might do
that's
something a little bit
right.
different. So yeah, occasionally I'll do yoga. I'll go for lots of walks. I walk to and from work every day. So
Oh, brilliant.
yeah, always
Amazing.
trying to move around and things. It just makes me feel a lot better physically and mentally as well.
Okay, so you said you work out like 4 to 5 times a week. If not, you do like yoga. How about your diet? Do you keep track of your diet?
Yeah, so very much focus on sort of whole foods and clean foods as much
Yes,
as I
for
can. And I don't count calories or anything like that too much, just because I know that I kind of do enough fitness activity that
Yes, for sure.
I can eat as much as I want in a sustainable way.
Yeah.
And then every now and then I'll splurge out, you know, because I know I've put the hard work in and things. So if I'm out for dinner with my friends, I can relax a little bit. But
Yeah.
for the most part, I try and eat very healthy and do lots of meal prep, so I know for the week what I'm going to be eating.
Yes,
and things
all
like
right.
that. Yeah.
Okay, so it seems like you're not like too strict on it, but you kind of know like what you have to be doing, pretty consistent. But every now and then you kind of like slack
Yeah.
down, but nothing too serious then.
That's right. I mean, when I first really got into sort of my health and fitness journey, I was very strict with the diet, so I
Yes.
learned sort of what the boundaries are. So I was at that point quite keen to count my calories and see
Yeah.
how that went. But then I learned over time sort of where I can amend that a little bit. So
Yeah, just to kind of like enjoy life as well, to
Totally.
like relieve stress. Because if you're too strict on it, you'll get stressed, right?
Absolutely, that's right. And you have to have a good balance and enjoy your life as well, because otherwise there's
Exactly.
no point going to the gym and working
exactly.
hard if you're not
Yeah,
enjoying
for
your
sure.
life too,
That's
right?
for sure. Because you want to be healthy and fit for enjoying life, right?
Totally, absolutely.
Okay, and like what made you like realize this health and fitness journey then?
I think a big part of it is, like you mentioned earlier, in New Zealand, a lot of people are super
Okay,
healthy. And
so like the
fit.
environment.
The environment, absolutely. And, you know, I think during lockdown, the COVID lockdowns as
Yes.
well, when I was sort of at home,
Right.
I was working hard, and I sort of looked at myself in the mirror one day and said, oh, maybe I've been easing up a little bit. So
Okay,
sort
yeah,
of
that's
I
sure.
started gently, to be honest with you. I started doing home workouts and really sort of like took my time to know what I liked and what I enjoyed and what felt good for me.
Okay,
Yeah.
and it seems like you were being honest to yourself, right? You looked at the mirror, you saw yourself, you were like, okay, maybe I need some hard work.
Yeah, totally. That's right. And sometimes I still do that now. And sometimes I look in the mirror and go,
Yeah,
oh,
for
you know.
sure.
But I think that's part of it. And again, that's about having the balance. And sometimes, you know, if you're putting the hard work in, and it's
sure.
not always a linear thing, right? You
Yes,
have
for
ups
sure.
and downs. And so it's about the balance and just doing what you can and knowing that you're being truthful with yourself every day. And working
Exactly.
hard.
Oh, well, thank you, James. That was a
No
very good
problem.
answer. Thank you very much.
Nice to meet you.
Alright guys, welcome back. さあ皆さんいかがだったでしょうか。今回はですね、ここオークランド、ニュージーランドで海外の人たちにですね、健康意識について聞いてきました。でね、今回のトピックはですね、僕たち個人的にもすごく興味があるトピックで、僕はねインタビューして思ったことなんですけど、やっぱりご年配のね夫婦の方もそうでしたし、ブラジル出身のね男性の方もそうだったんですけど、やっぱりね体にちょっと問題があって、そこからねお医者さんに言われて、意識を改善することによって、特にブラジルの男性の方は、今現状ね体に何も問題がないっていうことで、やっぱりご年配の方のね女性の方も言ってましたけど、やっぱり女性っていうのはね、年を重ねることによって、体の不調っていうのは出てきます。でね、僕は彼女に聞きました。でね、早めにね始めるに越したことはないんですかとしたらね、彼女は即答しました。そうです、早めにね始めるに越したことはないんですよ皆さん。なのでね、これを見てるあなたがね、今日何もないかもしれないんですけども、明日にね何か起こってるかもしれないので、ぜひ今日からね意識を改善して早速やっていきましょう。さてね、秋はどう思いました？
はい、今回のインタビューの話を聞いて、皆さんですね、健康のために、運動したり食事に気を使っている人も多かったのですが、健康に、気を使うためにですね、継続が全てというふうに言ってる人もいました。その継続っていうのも、このニュージーランドという環境が、そうさせてるかもしれないんですけども、皆さんもですね、そういった健康の環境に自らですね飛び込むっていうことは、とても大切なことだと思いますので、今日からですね皆さんも健康マニアに一緒になっていきましょうよ
健康マニアいいっすね。皆さんなりましょうということでね、今回もねこのインタビューに協力してくれた皆さん本当にありがとうございました。
僕たちはこのチャンネルを通して海外の価値観文化を発信していき、視聴者の皆様の英語学習のお手伝いをさせていただきます。この動画が面白いと思いましたらチャンネル登録、グッドボタン、コメント欄お待ちしてますので、そちらもよろしくお願いします。もし次回してほしいインタビュー内容ございましたら、そちらもコメント欄でお待ちしてますので、ちゃちゃ送ってください。
はい、で前回の動画でね、ここオークランド、ニュージーランドで海外の人たちね、今一番行きたい国についてインタビューさせてもらいました。そちらもですね、今海外の人たちが一番注目している国が聞けますので、ぜひ次のね行きたい国のねリストに追加してみてはいかがでしょうか。この辺に動画載せておきます。それではまた次回の動画でお会いしましょう。
チェアス。